you.
Thank you. Hi, Bulldogs. Mrs. Frederick here. Hope you're all doing well. The sun's out for a change, no snow. What's it doing there in London, Mr. Kimbark?
Oh, it's nice. It's sunny and no snow on the ground.
Yeah, typical Canadians. We talk about the weather. I know I've got a question for you. Are you planning on going to your cottage this weekend, Mr. Kimbark?
No, actually, I'm not.
Oh, darn. I was hoping that I'd come visit you. And if I did come to visit you, what kind of meal would you serve me to impress me as a dinner guest?
That's a good question. I would probably serve you some of the Mennonite food that we partake on the way up, which is usually fresh vegetables and dessert. And that's pretty much it. Maybe some hot dogs on the campfire, because I know you probably love those. We can make some spider dogs and maybe some burgers.
What's a spider dog?
Maybe some burgers.
What's a spider dog?
Spider dog is a hot dog cut into it's cut into quarters at the ends. So when when you heat it over the fireplace, it actually looks like a spider.
Okay, sounds good. We don't get those here at my house. And the Mennonite food, nothing, you wouldn't stop and get me any tacos or anything at Menomex or anything like that on your way there?
Possibly.
Okay.
If that's what you're looking for, we could accommodate you for sure. But they don't want us up there right now. The beaches are closed, so we're staying put here in COVID country. In London.
That's good to hear. It's the same in Port Stanley.
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Well, I've always wondered this, and it's something I've been wrestling with, because I know you fairly well, but I don't know if you'd rather learn to play a harp or a didgeridoo. Can you?
Are they both? I don't even know what a didgeridoo is.
I didn't either until I looked it up on Wikipedia. Can you?
Are they both? I don't even know what a didgeridoo is.
And it's basically, it looks like a long wooden horn. Kind of sounds brutal. It sounds sort of between a kazoo and a foghorn. But
Well,
it's very tribal. It's from Australia, I believe.
Okay, so horn, wind instrument versus a string instrument, I'll definitely go with the didgeridoo or didgeridoo or whatever. I don't know if you know this or not, but I played both alto sax and bassoon when I was in high school, so I have quite the lung capacity for playing musical instruments. So the didgeridoo or didgeridoo or
Didgeridoo.
polka dot, polkaroo.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it sometime. You could serenade me.
Well, you know what? We have a trumpet downstairs, and the kids have been pulling it out every couple of days because we're getting pretty bored. It's not been nice. So, did you play any instruments in high school, Mr. Kimbark?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say I played the cello, grade 9, and it was my fourth choice. I didn't get into all the other choices that I wanted, and so I I played the cello. I took it home once for my entire grade 9 career there, and practiced. My parents were so appalled that they asked me never to bring it home again. And then, in addition, we on our final exam, unfortunately, I was in a quartet. We were the worst of the worst, and a girl, she had an epileptic seizure in the middle of it, and but I kept playing because I was afraid I was going to fail, which didn't show much compassion at the time. But so at the end of it, she was okay, thank God. But at the end of it, my music teacher said, "Kim, I'm going to pass you as long as you promise me never to pick up this instrument ever again." And so that's my illustrious career with the cello. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm embarrassed too.
So going back to the weather right now, if you had to feel too hot or too cold, which would you choose?
I think too hot, because especially having a cottage, you can always just go for a dip and cool off, or have a cold shower, or just sit in an ice bath. I'd rather do that than being freezing, because we have to succumb to long winters here, and I can't wait for summer. I used to love winter when I was a kid, but how about you?
I think I'd actually rather be too cold and put stuff on, because if I'm too hot in the classroom, there's only so far you can go to take your clothes off.
Amen.
And I am a woman of a certain age, so hot flashes.
Thanks for sharing. I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I always wondered, because when I see you make an entrance into a room, I always wonder, if you could have one song play every time you entered a room, what song would it be and why?
Oh, sure. This is a tough one, because you know what? I don't know song titles. I only know partial lyrics to a whole bunch of songs. How about I Need a Hero, the version from the Shrek 2 soundtrack?
I like it. And can you explain why?
I just like the beat. I like to think that I'm walking into a room and I'm going to just kind of strut and say, "I need a hero. Somebody help me."
I like it. I like it a lot.
What about you?
I don't know. I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest, but probably Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Oh, my. You didn't get Mr. Didgeridoos' 10 albums in 10 days, did you?
Yeah, I saw those and I was appalled.
Yes,
Yeah.
Definitely not my taste in music either.
Absolutely.
So speaking of other teachers from Bassett, if you were a student at Bassett, whose class would you want to be in or attend?
That's a good question. There's so many I'd like to attend, actually. Well, I think I'd like to attend Mr. Dempsey's class, just because I feel like it would be a barrel of laughs when he's not in hiding out in guidance. And also, I think Miss Jarvis's class or Miss Reese's class, just because then I could just eat my way into a coma, and because that's my favorite pastime. It's one of my favorite is food. I'm a foodie, so I think I'd really enjoy that. It's hands-on, be fun, and hopefully we wouldn't get into any food fights. But if we did, that would be, an extra bonus. How about yourself?
You know what? I think if I had to choose a teacher's class I wanted to attend, I would choose Mrs. Weiss or Miss Weiss. I've been doing community theater for the last 2.5 years. I auditioned on a whim when I turned 50 as a bucket list and got cast. So now you kind of get this taste of the theater, and I want to learn more.
Awesome.
So I think she would be able to help me.
I think you'd be amazing.
Well,
I'd like to pay admission to see that.
Well, you know what? I was supposed to be in a play that was going to open next week, but because of the COVID-19, it's been postponed until next May, and the director's already let us know that she's going to keep the same cast. So I'm going to expect you next May to come see me.
Please do it. Save me a seat.
Yes, I will.
So those are all the questions I have for you, other than our lightning round. But how about yourself?
That's all I had for you was those 3 as well.
Okay, awesome. So did you want to get right to the lightning round?
Sure. Do you want to go first
Sure.
and ask me questions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. This is deep. This takes deep thought. Toilet paper or Kleenex?
Toilet paper.
Nice. 80s haircut or bowl cut?
80s.
Nice. Junk food or veggies?
Oh, junk food all the way. Veggies body in the house.
That's awesome. Okay, and that's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
That was
Okay.
good.
Here's mine for you. Favorite type of candy?
Chocolate bar.
First job?
Throwing a frisbee in a park.
Cutting the grass or pulling weeds?
Cutting the grass all the way.
Cleaning the fridge or cleaning the stove?
Cleaning the fridge.
Favorite vegetable?
Carrots.
Favorite fruit?
Wow. Bananas.
Years teaching?
Too many. No, no. Let's see here. I gotta figure this one out. 1992. So what's that?
28.
28 years. Yourself?
29. I started in January 1991.
Holy smokes. That must make you what? 35?
It does. I also took some time off to stay home with my kids.
Wow. That's incredible.
Okay.
Well,
do you have any?
Nope. I don't have any more questions, but it was a pleasure to see you. It's nice to see one of our staff finally almost in person. So I do appreciate that, and I enjoyed your company today. So thank you for your time and your humor as always.
Thank you. And back at you. It was nice to see you and Miss Thompson, although it was just her head, at least to hear her voice.
Yeah, we like to see the white in her hair after. If she can share that with us, that'd be great.
She'll show us that after she's turned off the recording.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you both.
I hope you enjoy this.
Love you guys.